if you're the crypto anarchist, I hate regulators. I don't want them to do anything. Well, that's one way to view it. But as long as they don't do anything, the industry stays $1 trillion,
Mhm.
1, 2, $3 trillion. When they do something, then you're going to see people like, let's say David Solomon was on CNBC last week. He's the CEO of Goldman Sachs. Well, whatever Goldman Sachs thinks is probably what JP Morgan thinks and Citigroup thinks and Bank of America thinks and Wells Fargo thinks. So what he says is, yeah, we know the crypto economy's here to stay. We can't custody it yet. We're afraid to custody these assets. Like we're not allowed, his actual words were, we're not allowed to.
Right.
And if I speak to CEOs of publicly traded companies and banks, like publicly traded banks, they'll say, our regulators won't let us. So you see the conundrum here, which is you can either stay in a regulatory gray zone where there's about 1% of the money. You can be 1 or 2% of what you're going to be, and you can stay in the gray zone. Or you can create a clear public policy framework, and then you move into this compliant zone. And when Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan enter the space, they'll issue $500 billion of stable coin, trillions of dollars. And so you'll go from 150 billion to 1.5 trillion. And when they start issuing in that size, you'll see Amazon and Google and Microsoft using stable coin for international remittance and corporate remittance. And then you'll see it get built into Apple Pay and Google Pay and Amazon as a payment method. Right. And then you will actually see billions of people using this stuff instead of hundreds of millions or tens of millions.